Hello. This was not meant to be the video this week. In fact, it was probably meant to be the video in mid-November, because I filmed this footage at the beginning of November 2018, and now here we are in January 2019 and I still haven't put it out. Back then I was grappling with which cameras to use for which purposes, and I had a Canon M10, which is an entry-level mirrorless camera, so I was using it for kind of as many things as I could. All the time I was struggling with it because I just didn't find it as user-friendly as the Canon DSLR, the 600D that I'm used to, and is still my main stills camera. In this video you'll see a little bit of me presenting to camera, you'll see a bit of me coming in and out of shot to take photos, but the reason there isn't more is because I was getting so frustrated with what was happening on the day. So I'll leave you to watch it now and then I'll come back at the end just to sort of wrap it up. But here we go. This was Canon M10 road testing very close to where I live. When you're young, you take names for granted. Turns out the old Crocs is only a Sussex word. This is the Veteran Car Run. Local colloquialisms always confuse me and other people. I always forget that people from other parts of the country don't really know what the word twitten means. My wife, who's only from slightly up the country from me, she gets really annoyed when I use the term anywhen because it just doesn't exist. This is called the Old Crocs Run to me, but in actual fact it's the London to Brighton Veteran Car Run. Runs every year from somewhere in South London, I think, to right down to Marina Parade and Brighton, and I come to it quite often because it's just it's literally up the road from where I live, from where I've nearly always lived. I always forget that by the time they get here they've been on the road for about 3 or 4 hours, and the drivers look really, really cold, and the passengers even more so. Something like 400 cars that make this journey. I think the oldest one is from 1893 or around about then, and the newest one is early 1900s. Quite often they break down along the way. You see support trucks and support vehicles driving along with them. There's where I used to live, it's actually in the name of the town, there's a really big hill, and the cars struggle to get up it, and you quite often see them breaking down, which is heartbreaking because that's more than 2/3 of the way there. You know, they're old cars. Kind of the most hair-raising thing is that we've got a lot of roundabouts and a lot of traffic lights in this area. These cars really aren't built for stopping. I think some of them actually can't stop, and some of the drivers just don't understand that at a roundabout you have to give way to these people because they're going to crash into you otherwise, but very, very slowly. So I've got 2 cars that are about to go behind me. I think this probably illustrates the rough average speed of these veteran cars. It's not fast. I could see that the mirrorless, and in fact any mirrorless, had real benefits. It was a lot smaller, a lot lighter. The video capability was better, but it just wasn't working for me. Now the problem with the entry-level mirrorless cameras is that they are very menu based, and there aren't many buttons, and that's the trouble that I was having on this day. So like I said, not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I felt there was enough there to put it out as a video. So leave me a comment below, like and subscribe if you want, and don't point out the obvious in the comments. I know that it wasn't perfect. I mean, there were consequences to this in terms of kit selection, but yeah, let me know what you think. Oh, I've realised that I've not really been promoting other YouTubers that well on my channel. So this week, as well as one of my videos and the subscribe thing for me, you can go and take a look at Adam Russell, or Wadgercatcher up there, and James R. Burns. But for now, see you later.